As a man, when trying to understand if a partner or wife might be unfaithful, it's important to keep things balanced and look for patterns over time, rather than jump into conclusions. Hi everyone, this is George Star and welcome to my channel. On my channel, I talk about all things men, focusing on fragrance, fashion, life perspective, and so much more. Basically all things men. And while you're here, click the link below, subscribe to my channel. Your support your like goes a long way. It helps me tremendously, and your support just helps this channel to grow. For my subscribers, I thank you. This is not a relationship channel, but rather a channel focusing on all things men and masculinity overall. However, relationship topics will come up from time to time, as relationships as human beings are fundamental to our lives and experiences, regardless of what social media might make you think. This is not an indictment on women, as men and women cheat. It's all about the character of the person you're with. However, this channel focuses on all things men, and thus, this conversation is all about what we men need to look out for, pay attention to, for our own good. Human nature is a thing. Male and female nature is a real thing as well. Male and female nature cuts across all race and ethnicity. I've been all over the world and I know we're all the same regardless of where we are in the world. As a man, the biggest mistake we can make in life is the woman we choose and want to spend the rest of our life with. The right woman will add value to our lives, make us go places, elevate us, and make us feel like a superstar. If you're a man already on your purpose, achieving success, the right woman will push you to the next level, while the wrong woman will destroy you. Just to keep it simple. Most of the time, pattern and actions never lie. If something feels off, feels strange, which usually means something is going on. As men, we tend to develop some actions to our own detriment because we don't want to show our feelings, so not to seem insecure. These hurt us in the long run, especially if we focus on our purpose, goals and direction in life. Masculine men want attention, respect and affection from their women. So please don't get it twisted and don't be fooled by what you hear on social media all the time. When in a stable, balanced and loving relationship, there are things that usually takes precedence, like communication, attention, like plans, and so much more. Usually, relationship or marriage goes through ebbs and flows, as well as different challenges that occur as people grow and evolve. It's important for people to grow together, discuss some of their concerns, and find ways to tackle accordingly. These are the signs that us men have to look at for in a relationship that indicates something is definitely off. It's important to know that you have to be in tune with your woman first. Know if she has life issues going on that she's struggling with. You as a man must make effort to inquire, support and play your role. And if she's not even communicating that to you, it means she does not appreciate or value you, or don't see you in a serious role in her life any longer or in the future. Keep it in mind that nothing in life is absolute. However, if all of these indicators are occurring in your relationship or marriage, it surely means that your woman is about to be unfaithful, or is already unfaithful, about to monkey branch. Those have no idea what monkey branching is. Monkey branch is dating behavior where someone pursues all the potential partners whilst in a relationship or marriage, usually without their current partner's knowledge and consent. The term comes from the image of a monkey swinging from one branch to another without fully letting go of the first. People monkey branch, but women usually do it more than men, as most women usually have men lurking in the background in their lives, in their DMs on social media. Number one, communication. The communication feels different. She's a little bit more private. If she's suddenly more protective of her phone, or less interested in sharing details about her day, or she stops sharing her daily plan and events going on in her life, which used to be the norm, it might just be a way to create some space for the other person. Keep it in mind that she must be sharing all of these and more with you in the first place for these to be of significance. Usually, this is one of the biggest signs that something is going on. When a woman is fully involved and focused on you and the relationship, she will share most of the things going on in her life with her man. The little things to the big things. Even the silly things will be shared. This is basically female nature, and when they stop, this is a big sign. Sometimes as men, we don't pay attention, but it's certainly a big one. The key part is if she stops sharing, it usually means she's sharing with someone else or paying attention to someone else. Also, being less chatty, less communicative. Sometimes people pull back emotionally for different reasons, sharing less about what's on their mind. This doesn't always mean there's trouble, but can be a sign that something's off and she's a little distracted or paying attention to something or someone else. However, if your woman is very cold, distant, less chat, giving you one-line responses and text and conversation, coupled with being more private, this usually is telling. And as men, we should pay attention. Also, when she disappears for hours, as human beings, we're a creature of habits, really. When you're usually aware of your woman or partner's whereabouts, and suddenly she disappears for hours without communicating where she is, guys, that is definitely improper in a relationship, and a good indicator that something is going on. And coupled with all of the other ones I've just mentioned, then you're in for a whole world of trouble. Another one is a routine is changed or shifted without your knowledge. If she's suddenly busy, if her schedule is suddenly very packed with late night work or frequent last minute plans or some new friends out of the blues, it might be a sign that she's filling her time elsewhere. Again, it could be a project or a hobby. However, you have to observe and know the woman you're dealing with. If she's strangely busy without any idea of why and what is keeping her busy, pay attention. Does that signify shifting attention and priorities to someone else? Also of importance is new interest out of the blues. All of a sudden, she's into new music, new activities, or changing her wardrobe and style, or focusing on fitness, wanting to explore new things. It just means she's exploring different interests with someone else. We all evolve, want to grow. In the same vein, most of us don't really change as we want to assume we do. When all of these occur in your relationship or marriage, and you're not part of these or not even invited to it, it usually seems or means that she's sharing that with someone else more than with you. And keep that in mind. Another one is that the affection feels off or absent. Physical affection has changed. If she's a bit more distant with you without any clear reasons about it, just be a mood swing or maybe something else is on her mind. Pattern matters here, guys. So don't worry too much about one-off changes. However, if it's a consistent pattern with physical affection and conversation dying off, it usually means someone else is getting that attention and focus. As human beings, we are physical creatures. We love affection and connection, regardless of what people might make you believe. Once physical affection and intimacy in a physical form or true communication dies off, becomes less of a need relationship, it usually means their attention is elsewhere. Combined with terms of endearment, stopping, falling off completely, there you go. The quality time has dropped off when there's less interest in plans together. If she's avoiding certain future plans or spending less time with you or not even talking about it, it could be that she's distracted or that something else is drawing her focus or she's about to monkey branch. Women are more naturally inclined to want to connect and spend time with their man or husband. Naturally, women will want to know how and where she fits into your life and future plans together. And if for some reason those conversations stops, even when you as a man takes the lead on it, it usually indicates that she's not ready for a future with you or not seeing you as part of her future. New circle of friends. Spending more time with new people is totally normal, but if she's making a whole new slew of friends, constantly going out more than normal, and just having friends you have no idea or clue about them, it could signal she's prioritizing other parts of her life, which does not include you, but rather those people and interests. If something feels off, it's off. Your intuition can sometimes pick up on shifts in relationship. If you feel something is different, take a note of it. Inquire further. It's about the patterns and the actions. Watch what they do and not what they say. When something feels strange and disconnected from what you are used to, guys, 9 out of 10, it usually means something's going on behind your back. A sign will always tell you what's going on. And these are my final thoughts. If any of this point feel familiar to you, don't jump to conclusions. Make sure that all most of these come together before you have a comfort conversation. Focus on communicating with your woman. Disagreements will occur in relationships. Misalignment of priorities and perspective will happen. However, it's not a reason for someone to cheat, to monkey branch, or be unfaithful or disloyal in a relationship. So whatever happens, do not blame yourself for it. So this wrap up my video on what men should look out for when their partner, their wife, whoever's in their lives about to cheat on them, already cheating, about to monkey branch on them. Click the link below, like and subscribe to my channel. Your support your life is tremendously. And while you're here as well, check out other content on my channel, from fragrances, my perspective on life and masculinity, and so much more. You might find something that'll titillate your fancy. This is Straw Style signing out. Stay safe out there. Grow, style, and refine.